You are 6 years old when your father takes you up a mountain hidden in mist. He says this place will save you, though you don't really know what he means. The stone steps are sharp under your bare feet, and the climb seems endless, but finally you reach the top. There, rising out of the clouds, is the Shaolin Temple. Its red walls and golden roofs shine even in the fog, and the air is filled with the steady rhythm of chanting voices and the deep echo of a bell. At first you think you are here to pray, to bow before statues and learn sacred words. You are wrong. You are here to be stripped of your childhood and remade into something harder, something unrecognizable. The monks shave your head until you feel the cold air on your bare scalp. They take away your name, your family, and the life you once knew. In return, they give you rough robes the color of saffron and a wooden bed harder than stone. From now on, you are no one but a novice. The gong pulls you out of sleep before the sun rises. You stumble into the courtyard where other boys wait in silence, their faces pale in the half-dark. Training begins immediately. A master with a heavy staff orders you into horse stance. Your legs bend low, your thighs shake, and your body screams for relief. The minutes drag into hours, and when you collapse, the staff cracks across your back, leaving fire in your bones. You learn the first lesson. Pain is not an enemy. It is your teacher. By the time you reach noon, your whole body trembles and your stomach aches with hunger. You are given a small bowl of rice gruel that barely fills your mouth, but the monks say hunger is good for the spirit. At night, every muscle in your body throbs as you lie on the wooden board that passes for a bed. The masters repeat that suffering polishes the spirit like jade. To you, it feels like they are grinding you into dust. Days turn into weeks and weeks into months. Your fists become hard from striking wooden posts. Your shins are bruised from kicking poles again and again until the pain fades into numbness. You balance on narrow beams over pits, arms stretched wide, learning to hold steady even while fear claws at your stomach. One boy slips, falls, and does not rise. His body is carried away in silence, and no one speaks his name again. That is the second lesson. Weakness means death. Years pass. You are 12 now, no longer a boy, but not yet a man. You can stand on one finger while holding your body upright, though your arms shake like branches in the wind. You can whirl the staff so quickly it seems to vanish into the air. You learn to hold your breath until even your heartbeat is quiet. But strength is not enough. The masters sit you in a hall full of incense where the smoke burns your eyes and the silence crushes you. You kneel there for hours, legs numb, mind running wild. Itches, aches, hunger, fear. They all rise up like demons. The masters tell you not to fight these demons but to watch them, to let them come and go like passing clouds. Sometimes you glimpse a stillness deeper than silence, like a pool of calm water hidden beneath your thoughts. Then it slips away, leaving you with only aching knees and a restless heart. At 15, you face your first real trial, the path of ordeals. You and other novices are locked inside a stone chamber lit only by torches. Senior monks step out from the shadows with heavy staffs and strike without mercy. Wood smashes against your ribs, your arms, your skull. You block, you stumble. You fight back with everything you have learned. Hours stretch until your body is broken and blood runs down your face. When the doors finally open, many boys do not rise. Those who crawl out alive carry scars that will never fade. That is the third lesson. Survival itself is proof. By 18, you are strong, fast, and hardened. Your staff is an extension of your arms. Your fists can split wood. But the masters tell you this is only the outer shell. To test the spirit, they send you alone into the mountains. No food, no fire, no roof, no company. Nights freeze you until your teeth chatter, and the days burn you until your skin peels. You eat roots and drink from muddy streams. Hunger makes you dizzy, but you push on. Wolves circle you in the dark, and you beat them back with only your staff, heart pounding as their teeth flash in the moonlight. On the 10th day, you are barely standing, but when you return to the temple, the masters bow. You have not defeated nature, you have endured it. Now you are a monk. But outside the temple walls, the world is not silent. Villages burn. Soldiers march under banners. Raiders cut through the land like wolves through sheep. Word reaches the temple that a village at the mountain's base has been attacked. The abbot, sends you and a handful of brothers to descend. For the first time in years, you step beyond the temple gates. What you find is smoke and ruin. Houses crumble. Children cry. Bodies lie broken in the dirt. Raiders laugh as they tear through the survivors, blades slick with blood. The abbot's eyes meet yours. You understand. This is what you have trained for. You and your brothers move as one. Raiders rush forward, thinking monks are easy prey. But your staff crashes down like thunder. Skulls split, spears shatter, men fall screaming. Each strike flows into the next, every lesson pouring through your muscles like a river. In minutes, the raiders break, fleeing into the smoke. The village is saved. But when you lower your staff, the blood dripping from its edge looks no different from theirs. That is the fourth lesson. Even compassion has a blade. The villagers bow to you, calling you savior. Back at the temple, the abbot only warns you against pride. He says victories vanish like mist. Only discipline endures. Years pass. You become the one who trains the boys. You strike their legs with a staff when they falter. You watch them cry, stumble, bleed. You tell them pain is their first friend. Some leave, some break. A few stay, and you see yourself in their trembling eyes. But the world is not still. A warlord hungers for the temple's secrets and sends soldiers to seize it. One night, the horizon burns, and arrows rain down like black hail. The temple gates shake as the army crashes through. The monks fight back, staffs spinning like storms. But steel is merciless. Brothers you trained fall beside you, their saffron robes soaked in blood. You keep fighting, breath steady, arms moving until your body is carved with wounds. When the sun rises, the temple still stands, but the courtyard is filled with corpses. That is the fifth lesson. Everything is impermanent. You grow older. Your bones ache, your joints crack, but discipline does not fade. You still rise before dawn. You still kneel in silence. You still strike the post until your hands bleed. Younger monks bow and call you master, but you know there is no such thing. Mastery is an illusion. The mountain still towers, and you are still climbing. One winter morning, snow falls thick across the temple. You sit cross-legged in the hall, breath calm, body still. Pain fades, hunger slips away. For a brief moment, you glimpse that still pool again, deeper than silence, brighter than fear. It is what you have been chasing your whole life, and now it feels close enough to touch. Your heart slows. The candle flickers. You exhale one final time. That is the last lesson. The body fades like smoke, but the spirit is the mountain. The gong tolls across the valley, and somewhere below, another young boy climbs the stone steps barefoot, shivering in the mist. His father says this place will save him. He does not yet understand. The cycle begins again.